Hey there, welcome to Seymour Overland. One of the great advantages of living in the Bay Area, specifically in Marin County, is the region known as Point Reyes. It is a peninsula essentially separated by the San Andreas Fault that created Tomales Bay from the mainland. And today we're just going to explore something called Mclures Beach. We're on that trailhead right now, and we'll see what we uncover. It is, I expect, to be rather desolate in that the road has been washed out, so people aren't really hiking down here. Or so I suspect. And we are in the middle of the Tule Elk preserve. So later, perhaps what we'll do is shoot out toward Tomales Point and see what we can uncover out there as well. But for the moment, let's enjoy a nice little hike down this valley. With the wet winter, we have just experienced the wildflowers and the blooms out here really proved to be just spectacular. Cliffs to the north are form Tomales Point, and there's about a 8-mile round-trip hike that covers that entire area. The top of the bluff is packed with wildflowers, and there's a good opportunity that we might see some elk up there. We'll head up there in a little bit. I kind of want to head down the beach here and see what we might uncover. Nothing like the sound of ocean waves. are heading out to Tomales Point. We are playing around today with the Osmo Go 2, I think it is. Anyway, it's a handheld gimbal device. I want to see if in fact this is all it's cracked up to be. I don't really know how to use it, as I've never really used it before, but hopefully we'll find it to be intuitive, and it'll be interesting to compare the quality of the stability of this gimbal to the GoPro Hero 7 that I used to shoot down at Mclures Beach, predominantly because I forgot the Osmo at the trailhead. There's the ocean. The wildflowers are out in droves today. So Tomales Point Trail is a 4.7 mile trail that heads all the way out, well, to the end of Tomales Point. And round trip is fairly aggressive, easy to go out. You don't really know you're going downhill until you turn around and start coming uphill. And it's always getting back that's the trouble spot. But every time I've ever been out here, especially in the early spring, the views and the wildflowers are worth every bit of effort. So down below these bluffs right here is where Mclures Beach is. And back in the early 1800s, literally like 1802, thereabouts, this was all Spanish-owned property and was perfect ranch land because it was treeless, lots of grass and vegetation for the cattle. And it was owned by a single family up until about, well, the gold rush around 1849, which turned San Francisco into essentially a seething metropolis, one of the largest migrations in the history of the United States. It's amazing what gold can do. And what was kind of cool about it, oops, see if we can get it level here. I wanted to go the other way, just so you can see the ocean. What was cool about it, or not so cool, and after the gold rush, people tried to settle this area, and lots of lawsuits and so forth were brought forth, and eventually the Mexican families were removed after 5 or 6 years to be replaced by what was called the Shafter dynasty, who were attorneys that amassed over 50,000 acres of property along this coastline. This area was sold, and it's the only non-Schaefer ranch in Point Reyes. All the ranches today are administered by the Park Service, and again, this is a Tule Elk preserve, so we'll see what we might uncover. tell you, it never gets old. Absolutely spectacular scenery out here. Beautiful view from above of Mclures Beach, and then behind me, waves upon waves of wildflowers. Yeah, we caught ourselves some elk today. A whole herd. And I think with that, we are going to conclude our journey out to Tomales Point. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, I encourage you to share, like, and subscribe if you're so inclined, if this is the kind of content that you like to see. Additionally, please share with me your comments below on ways that we can improve the channel for all of us to enjoy in the future. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you out here.